Don't spill on his jacket.
No spilling. Here you go. Jesus.
It's pretty ridiculous when you look at that net worth right now on this bounty hunter in comparison to the Morphling. However, they do try to make some moves on him, silence them up. Moves is going to get taken down if he's not careful. Shield Crash comes out. It's still not going to be going the side of Infamous here. He is having a lot of trouble. Pepita also, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out. No, that's a double kill.
Just go. Slight buyback advantage for J Storm. Their 2 carries have buyback while Maneski have it on just 1.
He's going to look for the back lines, gets the jump in, they managed to find out Febby, jump forward as well, but the false promise is there. It's going to be used on Febby to save him. Pylite Eye will fall. They managed to get Arjit as well. Arjit's dead without buyback for 2 minutes. J Storm finding the big kills. They'll get a 3rd move with the double kill onto Febby as Febby will fall. Run, little piggy, run. There's no escape for Moon as he's surrounded as well. The Eon Disc will get procced. He's got a fair bit of movement speed, but they'll chase him to the end of the earth here as J Storm looking to team wipe Maneski, and they'll get it. Everybody dead on Maneski. Only Moon with a buyback available.
Shit comes to you when you stop caring. That's what I learned in my life. I focused on myself and care about yourself. And when you care about yourself, the others will come. Or you can, you know, get napping. Don't do that.
Oh boy, Tomato. Man, Zai is just running amok here.
Can he die here? Did he overextend? No.
No, I think he's still going to be able to get the kill on Tomato. Look at that. He's just gone. Moves, tossed back. They've got the Pangolier ulti.
Mace is here.
Out. He wants to get this gold off of Zai. He would love to get some revenge right now, but look at this. He have to catch him first. Can they get him in time? Look how fast he is. He just zips on out. Toss out. Can they finish up this?
Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Maybe
I mean,
not.
you can appreciate good Dota no matter what team you're rooting for. And Zai is running away with this game. Moves. He just would love to get him out of his case. He's not going to be able to, though. What is happening, Bulldog?
Hey there. Hey, Thomas. What's this? Tissues?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm in a cold.
Are you drinking coffee? That's not good. Here. Mango Loco. That will fix you up real good. Got you covered. Got you covered too. See you at the desk.
Oh, that sounds good.
It is day 6 here in the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios, and we are ready for a couple of elimination matches. That's right, welcome back to the CORSAIr DreamLeague Season 11, Stockholm Major. It will be an exciting day. We've got some big names that I will play for you, but first, a big name will come through the door. It is none other than Sir Action Stars.
Hey, everybody. Oh, Thomas, this is great. Hello. How are you doing?
Did you just steal his drink?
Steal is a complicated word.
No,
but it is mine now.
And it was his.
Well,
not very complicated at
It's
all.
not a steal. He could have. Thomas gave it to me.
Did he?
Yes. He just. That noise was Swedish for yes.
He is not Swedish, but there you go.
Oh my God.
All right, you good for today?
Hmm?
Are you good for today?
I'm good for every day, Sheaver.
Are you?
I'm great. Life is good. I'm good, and I'm ready for dotes. Heck yeah, for real. It's NA Showdown. NIP versus EG again.
It will be really, really good for sure. And we have two people that will join us to discuss not that, but a lot of other things. It's time for Bulldog and Gods. All right, sing!
What's your theme song?
Jesus. Very cool.
Am I in the middle today?
Yeah, you're always in the middle. That's the way you like it.
Hello, gents.
Hello.
You doing good today?
Very good.
Very good,
Most hype
even.
game ever today.
Is it?
NIP, EG. Gonna be fun.
You guys saying that Virtus Pro Chaos won't be fun? Come
It'll be
on
fun.
now.
Gods, hype it up.
Virtus Pro vs. Chaos. It's going to be the best match of the day. Stay tuned. And something good will happen.
If you bet your shards on the right team, it will.
Ooh, did we bet our shots today yet? I don't
Any
know if
bets?
Any bet? I don't know what I bet on. But before we talk about that, I first want to talk about something else.
What?
You know, before we talk about today, I want to talk about yesterday.
Bounty Hunter, look out!
Bounty Hunter. We saw an amazing Bounty Hunter by Zai yesterday when Secret played against Infamous. I must say, yesterday, Secret Infamous, we kind of were expecting that to go the way it did. But Maneski versus Jay Storm, that did not go the way we thought it would. Right, Bulldog?
Yeah. We got some NA Dota going in here. So I thought they're pretty even, honestly, but Mineski just lacking some kind of like a team. They don't feel like a team, you know? So J-Storm, however, they feel like a true team. So I don't know how far they can go. I don't know. Most people would think that top 8, that's where the stop is. There's no way they're going further than that. And they're going to play Secret, so it'll be rough.
It will be rough.
Yep.
Anything to add? Jake, you're so quiet. What's up with you?
Stop letting my analysts talk. It's very rare we get two people that actually know stuff about Dota on the couch. So this is hype.
Some high praise, Slacks. Thank
No,
you.
go ahead. Use your words.
People thought J-Storm, some of these players were washed up.
Yeah.
You know, Fear, March, 4F, these guys played great, you know, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Fear 10 years ago. Turns out the only washed up person here at DreamLeague is Bulldog.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I just gotta let it make you not talk so much. Jesus.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
We won all our Dota games today.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were
Can't be
great.
in a good mood.
He took my kills.
And you also fed 3 rapiers, but you know, we're not
a good game.
It was a fun game.
Trying to bring the morale back down because the morale's too high this morning.
Oh, well, I'll make the morale a little bit higher because something got announced today. That is right. The 5th major got announced today. It will be the Moscow major. I do like some alliteration in there.
Meander.
And it will be, it will be done by Epicenter. This will be their 4th event. It will be epic. Moscow is a really good city to have a major in, I think.
Yeah, it's have the probably the craziest fan along with SCA fans, to be fair. So they don't have too many. They haven't had too many tournaments here, but whenever they've had one, it's like pretty epic. So you know, I'm not gonna miss that one.
Yeah. Speaking of regions that don't have too many events in them, Jake, you want to weigh in on that?
They abandoned America. They abandoned the NA. They think that it's garbage. They think we're worthless and not worth Dota's time. I disagree. All right? Why is there no major? We don't even have TI anymore. That's what we always used to say. Well, let the rest of the world have their fun. We have TI. Now they took that from us. We have nothing. We have nothing. Except for Midas Mode 2 coming in. Land.
I was wondering. I was like, isn't that where this is going?
No.
You took a while to get to punch.
But seriously, guys, don't you think that NA deserves some events? I mean, I went to DreamLeague when we were in Atlanta. We filled that bad boy up. There's never been any bad event. ESL New Yorks were filling up. Those were good back in the day. What's up, event organizers? Where are you at? For
Where
America.
are they at?
No comments?
I don't know. It'd be great to have events in America. I think it's hard though because the Americans, you know, they normally show up for TI, but I think some of these other events,
The summit's in America.
Everywhere is so spread out.
Well, you can't go to the summit though, right?
Yeah, we kick people out of the summit.
Yeah,
You know,
in
we
fact,
don't want
it's
no
the opposite.
normies in the summit.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's good that there is no any tournaments because I can't even get in there. So I'm happy about that.
That could be our premier thing, is that Bulldog can't come.
This was Valve's response here. Like, America, you're not going to let Bulldog into the country? Well, we're taking all the events and moving them outside America.
Thanks a lot, Bulldog. Problem solved. All right. That leads me to the next topic because I do want to hear Bulldog and Gods talk a little bit more. We're going to talk a bit more about actual Dota 2. I know. Surprise. We have not got a lot of time to talk about the development of the Dota 2 meta, so I wanted to take some time here to talk about what's going on in Dota 2, where's the focus, which heroes are the top ones on the list, and you know, see how the game changed over the last couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of days, perhaps even. You want to go first, Bulldog?
Sure. I mean, the Dota right now, it feels like it's still around that aura still, even though they nerfed it a bit with the Vlads and so on, but it always comes down to that team fight, so you just need to have a mech hero and preferably Crimson and stuff like that, and you know, we also see a lot of aggression from a lot of teams, so it's just that early laning stage is super important, and just having some kind of team fight heroes. That's what we see a lot of support with Coddle and a lot of save heroes like Oracle and such, so just a lot of heal, sustain, and you know, team fight. It's the meta.
Yeah, I think the team fight's important because we're seeing the lanes is the first focus, and after that's the bounty runes and Roshan. Like all these like mini objectives that people fight over. So if you want to fight over bounty runes, you have to have heroes that are going to be better in team fighting. And then also you have strong lanes, you have more items, you can make up for maybe some of the deficit in team fight with items like the mech, the auras, etc.
A couple of weeks ago, we saw so many Grimstroke Lich combos. Whatever happened to those two? And we didn't even see them as combos. We saw them separately as well a lot. But they've kind of like the support role. The supports have been kind of, I don't know. Has the support role changed in your opinion?
I think so. I think there's a huge focus on heals and sustain now.
Yeah.
Before there was a lot about catch, there was a lot about supports doing burst damage, and now it's like your support is either going to stun or they're going to heal you up in an impossible situation, and that's it. And like you'll see these long stunners like Shadow Shaman or like a nice Witch Doctor that does both damage and stun, but I mean, I don't know. It's just gone. The days of trying to get your supports to insta-kill people with like Grimstroke and Lich super combo, what happens when that doesn't work? Then you got nothing.
True.
Long cooldowns, and you know, you can counter it with BKB at some point too, so.
And to be fair, those heroes kind of got a couple nerfs now. Grimstroke was super powerful, but now he's gotten nerfed every single patch, and I think the last was like the stun duration or something like that. So he's more balanced now, and that's why you don't pick him. You don't want to pick balanced heroes, you want to pick the OP heroes.
All right.
True.
Simple.
Well, and as for supports, you know, speaking of supports, brings me to my next topic.
Okay.
Because the next person that we're gonna watch is a support player.
Who is King Edger? It's a really good question. And I started to play like Dota like 15 years ago, but only for hobby, right? I started to play with some friends in my city, and I started to be professional like 3-4 years ago. Sometimes some guys told me I'm a really fun guy, but it's not because I'm a fun guy. I want to enjoy every tournament. I want to talk with every people because I like to know about what the people do in the different countries. I like to enjoy the life. I want to know about everything. It's because that sometimes I'm really happy because I make really good friends and I know really good people, and I feel good after leaving the country because I mean I'm gonna have a like really good story about this country. So who's know if I can go back for this country. I think everyone needs to enjoy their life because it's not really too many people can have this job, right? Go to another countries to play some computer game. My family is like they talk so much. I have like my mom and my dad's like we make a little party every time we're like in the city. We stay there talking so much. So it's like me, right? So I like to do that. I don't know why, but I like it. And every time I talk with my mom only because my dad works so many times, and every time she wants to know what's the dream friends in another country, what the people do in the country, what it's like. It's good because I like to share with her about these things, because she start to be happy, because it's not that everyone can have like this experience, right?
Enjoying life is super important no matter what you do, and King RD is indeed doing all of it. Living the dream of a professional Dota player, enjoying the life, and just spending time with friends and family. That's really what it's all about.
What are you talking? I mean, enjoying life is a necessity. Did you know that if an ant is sick, it will actually, when they try to save its life, it will flail its legs and kick people if it thinks it's going to die, so that they could focus priorities on the other ants? And he's probably not enjoying his life, and ants do just fine. In fact, they are some of the most successful creatures in the world. So enjoying life is kind of, it's a bait. Don't enjoy your life at all. Go out there and make shit happen.
I've been doing it wrong.
That's right. Every time you enjoy life, you're economically making a bad decision.
What?
What is?
That's not even true, because if I'm enjoying life, I might be buying myself a snack, which is
Think
economically
about how
Jake.
much
good for
further
the person that I buy it
humanity
from.
could get if we all didn't enjoy our lives. We could expand to the stars. We could be 10 times better if we all put aside our own enjoyment and did it for the collective whole.
Sounds like a shit deal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shit deal, unless, well,
I don't want to help you out, Jake, or your future generations of
I don't want to help me
Canners,
out.
whatever.
We could all become one collective together if we just
One collective mind.
forsake
Like,
enjoyment, love, dedication, friendship.
Anything to add to that, Bulldog?
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't understand what's happening. I thought it was about King RD. We were talking about ants.
That's how that works. From
This
one
is the morning
topic
show.
to the next. That's how that goes indeed, especially here in the CORSAIr Dream League. And the next topic is chosen by you. If you have a community topic that you want us to talk about, make sure you put them in. You can find all the information on how to do that on the Twitter feed. And, well, if you follow DreamLeague Dota, that is. And the community topic of this day is... worst house guest you have had and why?
your face says you've had some bad ones,
Yeah,
Jake.
go for it,
I
Jake.
have been that one.
Oh, okay.
Mate.
Uh-oh, what did you do?
We'll save that for later. I gotta think of a PC story. You guys go first.
All right, Bulldog, worst house guest you've had and why?
That's a tough one.
Do you have a lot of house guests?
No, that's the problem. I don't think I've ever had a guest. No one ever comes to my house.
And when you were younger, living with your parents, did you guys have any like weird aunts or uncles? Or
Weird
something?
uncles, yeah.
Oh no!
I never had any guests, Cheever. I think you should go to God's instead.
We're going to God. God.
Bulldog, if you need a hug at some point. I'm
Don't
here for
hug
you.
him. Let him suffer for the collective whole.
I've had no weird house guests.
We're
I've had
nerds.
annoying ones. I don't know. When I was younger, I remember having like, whenever my cousins would come over, I just want to sit in my room playing video games, and they were the outdoors active types. They'd want to like run around, and I locked them out of my room so I could just sit there playing Dota 1. And then they climbed up. I'm on the second floor. They climbed up and broke into my window. And there's two of them. They're twins. They like dragged me onto the bed and started like beating me up because I wouldn't. Well, like you know, friendly sibling kind of stuff. But it's like I just wanted to be left alone to play
You
Dota.
got beat up all
Was
the time,
Bulldog's
I
uncle there?
assume.
When they dragged you to the bed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Jake, you want to share your story or?
I mean, I don't know. Of course, I think there's a pretty poor question because we're all nerds. We don't typically have house guests over. I've been a bad guest many times. I think one of my worst memories, you ever have those memories where you just think back and cringe about it? Like, oh my God. And there's no fixing that.
What did you do?
I went over to some guy's house. He was having a Halloween party and he bought everybody beer. And
That's very
I'm
nice.
a teetotaler. I don't drink or anything typically. And his fridge was just stocked full of booze, hard alcohol, everything you could want. And then I found a Dr. Pepper back there. So I'm like, oh, I'll crack this open. And he looked at me and he said, Are you drinking my Dr. Pepper? That's my last one. I was saving it. And I said, oh, well, I don't drink it. And the look he gave me, and he just went, it's fine. And I never forgot that. Oh, my God. I feel horrible.
That is pretty horrible.
I actually just left. I felt bad.
Well, me and Owen have been, we have a house, and there's some house guests sometimes, mostly our Dota people. And recently we had Kyle there.
All right, hit us.
No, it's not bad. It's just he's a person that leaves the lights on everywhere. It's like he goes to bed and the lights are everywhere still on. It's like, it's very annoying.
That is annoying.
Is he the worst of the house guests you've had from the Dota family?
I think that is the lights. I mean, that bugs me because I don't sleep very well and the lights keep me up. I think that's probably one of the worst house guest tricks we've had.
Gracious.
I mean,
Kyle.
people are generally very nice and polite, and they clean up after themselves, and it's all nice and stuff. But, you know,
I have one more
lights.
story.
If that's the worst, that's pretty decent. One more story?
It's
Make it
very quick one. Well,
Okay.
Moonduck Studios has a house, and I go over there all the time with Zyori and Mott, and I'm just a terror. I don't like drinking out of the same cup because I'm scared that Mott might have drank out of it. So every time I get a drink, I get a new cup. And I tried to take a shower in there one time, and it was just, oh my God, the filth in that shower. So, yeah, I wouldn't go over there. That's the story.
Okay, that's a
The
great
bad
story.
house guest is not the guest, it's the house people.
The house.
The house.
It was filthy.
The house makes the guest.
Clean up the
There you
house, Mott.
All right. Speaking of cleaning up, I'm cleaning up the couch.
Yay!
It is time for our Bulldog and Gods to get ready
Whoa.
for their commentary of the first series.
After them
They will
Dota.
take their leave. Thomas will play you out.
Thanks, Thomas.
Nice. Thank you indeed, Thomas. Now, don't put the guitar away just yet, because we need to play someone in as well.
Yeah, never stop playing. Thomas, go!
Let's bring in Moxie.
Hi, guys. Hi, Thomas.
Hello.
Good to see everyone again.
Good to see you too. Take a seat. Preheated couch for you.
Yeah, that's mildly uncomfortable.
All right, Moxie, you know the drill. Once the guest is on here, it's Dota talk.
It is?
All right,
Are you
let's
ever a
go.
bad house
That's it.
guest?
I like to think I'm a very considerate one.
I believe you. Before we're talking about the match that everybody's waiting for, we're first looking at where we stand with everything, aka the brackets. Look at that. A beast of a playoff bracket. We already have 4 teams in that upper bracket. We yesterday saw 2 teams advance in the lower bracket, J Storm and Team Secret. And we need 2 more teams to go.
That is correct. Today is going to be quite a memorable day, I believe.
For some.
For some.
It's going to be very hype, that's for sure.
EG, NIP, followed by Virtus Pro versus Chaos. Could we ask for better Dota today? Actually, we probably could, because we're in the lower bracket.
Yeah,
Statistically speaking, the best Dota is played in the upper bracket.
Well, there goes that. But it will be exciting to see the pressure on these teams. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, the best Dota's, like, by the book, is in the upper bracket, but the fun Dota is always in the lower bracket to me. Weird heroes, weird strats, and weird things to try to stay alive and continue in the tourney.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time when you bust out the big guns. Nobody wants to go home. They love Sweden. They want to stay here.
However, if they love Sweden, they might want to be eliminated so they can spend more time in Stockholm. But that's besides the point. Moxie, what are your expectations about this matchup?
Oh, man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough for sure. But, you know, I got to show my NA bias, right? Coming out with EG.
Both teams have both teams have 1 NA player.
Yes, both teams are NA.
So why is EG favored for you?
Well, actually, I've been a big fan of EG for, like, a really long time. Like, you know, before I got involved with the scene, first and foremost, I was a fan. And that was my team to watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, back in the day.
But that was PPD.
That was, and now he's on the other team.
So this must be drama.
It is.
Who's EG still has your favor? You
EG
stuck with
still
the
has-
team rather
well-
than with the people?
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I started playing Dota 2 was because I watched S4, and again, like you talk about other teams, you know, following players though. As I saw S4's $1 Million Dream Coil, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I want to be a part of that. That looks so exciting. So, you know,
good inspiration right there. And I also heard that it was you that caught up with the magnificent drafter Bulba.
Hi guys, I'm here with Boba here from EG, and how do you feel today? You're going up against PPD. You feeling real confident? You gonna be able to take him down?
Hopefully, we will.
I would like to hear more enthusiasm than that. Come on.
Yeah, we'll try to take them down.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Wow. I am so sorry, Moxie. You didn't have a lot to work with there.
He was brimming with confidence. We sure gonna get him.
They're gonna try to get him.
Try to get him. Golly.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right. Who do you want to highlight for EG, Slacks?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's a toughie. But I gotta say, my boy Fly. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys a little background secret here. We get to hear the players while they're playing. They don't get to hear us. And this guy is shot calling all day. He has got these guys on a rein. And we haven't seen EG performing as well as we have since Fly's been at the helm. So this guy is so good in-game, so good at leading the team, and he's definitely the man to watch, even if he doesn't make the flashiest plays with his Phoenix anymore.
You have highlighted a different player, though, Moxie.
Indeed, I have. I've talked about S4. S4, you know, like I said, one of my favorite players. You know, Slacks is saying how Fly is kind of like the quieter driving force behind the scenes, but S4, you know, the off lane, that's where you want to keep your eyes on. You want to watch this player, see what they can bust out during fights, and it's pretty exciting stuff right there.
It is very exciting
watching
stuff.
the playmaker.
More about, like, listening to them play.
Yeah.
S4, when he speaks, the whole room goes quiet, man. And he doesn't say a lot. He just says something like, kill him. And then it's just like, that guy's fucking dead. Everybody's out. Both teams are silent. It's scary.
You know who's not silent, I hope. Anyway, it is Clairvoyance, another interview with Moxie.
All right, guys, I'm here with Ninjas in Pyjamas, and my question for you today is, how does it feel to be playing in, like, the home turf, you know? We've got the whole Swedish hype going on. Are you guys, is that making you extra confident?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're feeling super confident. We know that the Stockholm major is pretty much destined for us to take because we're ninjas, of course. And yeah, I mean, I've just been here for 2 months, but you know, I already, for sure, I feel that way. Yeah.
I love it. I love the enthusiasm for sure. Well, good luck today.
Thanks.
Adopted Swede, right there, and he's very confident. Ninjas in Pyjamas, indeed. If they're going to take a major, this might be just the one.
Damn, if I didn't know anything about Dota and I just heard those 2 interviews, Ninjas in Pyjamas is definitely winning this series.
It was a stark contrast between Bulba's, we'll try kind of hard, and then Clairvoyance like, this is ours.
We're destined, he said.
Destined, yeah. That's
you know what we're destined for?
No.
We are destined for a break.
No.